Have you hit a sticking point in your chest growth? You may be doing one or all of these exercises wrong. Let me show you today how to fix that to get that chest growing again. First thing up that you're probably doing wrong, your incline dumbbell bench press. So the first thing that a lot of people are still doing is letting those elbows come out almost like at a 90-degree, or what do you want to call it, elbows angle here. So their elbows are incorrect. They're picking too much weight and only doing partial reps like this. They're not controlling the weight, so they're just letting it bounce. Okay, that's another problem. And then they're not squeezing at the top. A lot of people just here and bouncing back down. They're not squeezing. So what you want to do, you want to get those elbows instead of out like that. I want to turn those elbows here at a 45-degree angle. We want to squeeze at the top, come down, control, big range of motion, squeeze at the top. So elbows are correct, big stretch, controlling the weight, squeezing at the top. So every rep should look like this. Control that weight. So you might have to cut your weight down and stop ego lifting, but get your elbows right, control the form, squeeze at the top. All right, next we got the Pec Fly machine. So I'm gonna show you first, before people even get into the exercise, what they're doing wrong. So the first thing they're doing wrong is they have that seat too high, where my hands aren't lined up even with my chest, or too low, where again, my elbows aren't lined up properly with my chest, hit my pecs. Now looking at the form, I'm gonna show you the biggest two things I see people doing. Putting too much weight, and when they put too much weight, they have to do this. They have to start here, letting their chest come off the pad and swinging forward. So they got too much weight. The next thing they do, they bend their elbows too much and they almost get here. So instead of having arms extended with a slight bend, they're here and they're just kind of clanking the weight together here. So when you put it all together, this is what most people are doing, really trying to work that chest. When in reality, what you want to do, make sure your seat height is lined up properly, where your arms are straight, not high, not low. I want to have the right weight where I can keep my chest, my upper back plane on this pad, slight elbow bend, and lock in that elbow bend. In other words, once my elbows are locked in, they're not bending. So chest planted, seat height's correct, good stretch, flex to the front. I'm not sweating off that chair. My elbows are staying in that bent position, and I'm squeezing my chest. Next up, we got incline barbell bench press. So what people do here, same thing as that dumbbell. My elbows are just almost deliberately flared out way too wide for most people. So their elbows are too wide. They're bouncing the bar off their chest, picking too much weight, bouncing off their chest. Again, no control, bouncing, and their hand grip, mine's probably right now, but their hand grip is way too wide. So they got that wide grip and they're here, really not targeting their chest as much as they could with a better grip. So what we're gonna do to clean this form up, I'm gonna get my grip slightly wider than shoulders, probably about right there. My elbows, instead of flaring out like that, I'm gonna kind of rotate them in so you can get to that 45-degree angle, and then instead of bouncing, I'm controlling, making that chest control that weight, drive it up. So my elbows are correct, my grip width is correct, and I'm controlling that bar, flexing at the top. No bouncing, good elbow position, and good grip position. If you've been doing other exercises wrong for other body parts, subscribe to the channel. I have tons of videos on how to correct all your form. Next up, we got Dumbbell Fly. So let me show you what everybody does here. So everybody, the first thing I see a lot of people doing, clanking weights into each other. They think just because they're making the weights touch, they're doing it right. When in reality, that little touch is taking tension off your chest for a half second. So the next thing they do wrong, just like the Pec Fly machine, elbows are too bent. So they're here and they're squeezing like this. The next thing, they're not coming down far enough. A lot of people make too much weight and they're just here, working partial range of motion. And the last thing, the biggest thing, is no control. They're just kind of swinging back and forth. So what we want to do, get them locked out, elbows slightly bent, big slow stretch on that chest. Flex your chest so those hands are just about 6 inches apart from each other. They can come down. So a good rep should be stretch, controlled, flex in, and then right back into it. Here, don't let the weights touch, right back into it. Good stretch on that chest, good control. Flex your chest and bring them close to each other. Last up, we have dips. Dips are a great way to work your chest if done correctly. So I'm gonna show you how people are doing them thinking they're working their chest, but they're really not. So first thing they're doing, they're staying upright and they're just doing this. Okay, the next thing they're doing, just like somebody doing, not enough range of motion. Okay, and then just, again, not enough stretch of throwing that chest. So what you wanna do to make this target that chest, we wanna get a forward lean. I wanna get a good stretch, you get that chest engaged, and then drive up. Here, drive up. So you really got to get deep on these and stay leaning forward to activate that chest and get it involved. Otherwise, it's just all triceps and almost rotator cuff. Lean forward, stretch, push. If you found yourself doing one or all of those things wrong, correct your form, and I promise you, your chest is going to start growing again. If you like this video, guys, subscribe to the channel. As always, stay swole.